Hello everyone, it's Digital Jedi. I'm back from my break, at least for now. Content probably won't be weekly for a little while I resume a normal life, but needless to say, things have been getting in the way of recording and editing everything. There's a kickoff tutorial coming, working on scripting Dribble and Air Dribble tutorials as well. Right now, those should be coming soon. Air Dribble is going to take a while because I actually have to get enough clips for that. But anyway, today I'm not doing gameplay, not doing a tutorial. I just like to go over the settings and controls I use when handling this game. So I'm gonna hop into free play here so the camera setting stuff can make more sense. Alright, so you can see I have a pretty decent view of the field. You'll also notice right away that my transition speed is almost instantaneous. Like that, right? You know, it's pretty quick. And then you'll probably also see that my stiffness is really high as well. Like when I get supersonic here, it hardly zooms out at all. And like it doesn't slosh around my camera at all. Alright, that's enough messing around. Let me actually show you what these camera settings look like in a couple of situations. So I'm dribbling. I'm far enough back that I can still see over the ball, at least to some degree. But I'm low enough down that I can actually control my car well enough to, flick and all that stuff. And like in the air, it's nice too. What I really like these controls for though is just power shots, or these cameras at least, because I can get a really good sense of where the ball is in relation to my car with these. Granted, as I miss the ball, but like, it's all happen. So let's hop in and look at what these camera settings actually look like. And here they are. So of course it's a custom preset because I've changed pretty much everything on here. I turned camera shake off, hate camera shake. If you're unfamiliar with what camera shake looks like, let me introduce it to you. And my least favorite part of it is when you score. Yeah, just look at that. That is horrible. No. Alright, it's enough of that. I actually forgot how extreme it was. Anyway, moving back in. The car settle on the ground there. We can move back in here and actually look at what these are. So, FOV all the way up. A lot of people play it like 100. I like to see even more, and it doesn't bother me that much, the distortion. So I just crank it to 110. I keep distance around 270 to 280. Sometimes I go to 300, but like, 270 is about where I stay. Sometimes it's like that range, but like, stay there. Height, I just dropped it down actually from 150 to 120, and I'm liking this a lot better. What is it? I can judge things that are on the ground a lot better now, being a bit closer to it. And I've also adjusted my angle from -5 to -3. So to give you a comparison, these were my old settings. And that looks really bad, right? But if I go back in here and I just boop, 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 like that, right? Way better. A bit closer to my car. Gets me that nice car control and all that. Let's go back in here. Stiffness, I keep that all the way up because I don't like it when my camera sloshes around. A lot of people I know play it like 45. Frankly, this just doesn't look right to me. How far it zooms out. And like this. Just no. I don't like that whatsoever. So I keep it all the way up. No, that's the angle. There we go. That was close. Swivel speed, that's just, how quick I can look around. There isn't really a personal preference for that. I've pretty much not touched it. I just like it being kind of quick, so I keep it about there. And then transition speed. This is the one I get. This is the one that people most commonly go like, dude, what are you doing with? Because I keep it way up, so that it's just this instantaneous flick between boop, 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 like that, right? Yeah, I like it being quick, I like it being rigid, and I like it being nice and close to the car, so I get that nice crisp control over whatever I'm doing, you know. So that's camera settings. I'll put them up on screen right here for you so you can see everything on them. I don't know why I'm pointing them with my hand. You can't see my hands. But that's the camera settings. Let's move on to bindings and sensitivity here. So I keep, 2, 2, and then 0.2 and 0.25. I just keep control a little bit higher than, or a little bit lower than dodge. It just seems to feel right, having a little bit of wiggle room. I disabled vibration for the same reason as camera shake. I just don't like it. I keep ball camera on toggle, push to talk, and then this stuff down here I play on controllers, so KBM stuff I don't really do. As far as this stuff goes, my controls are mostly default. I've got the drive on triggers and steering, jump and boost even. Got the power slide on left bumper, that's pretty standard. Got my ball cam on the and the air roll with the power slide there too. These can share a bumper because you only use one on the ground and one in the air, and they rarely ever mix together. Over here then we have spacebar or the Y button, that's ball cam, that's still default. And I moved rear view up onto the X button just so it's nice and easy to reach. As far as aerial controls go, my pitch, my oh yes, here, air rolls. My pitch is all the standard stuff, my roll is the standard stuff, but air roll, right? These are on my sticks. How does that work? That doesn't seem that useful, especially air roll right. Like, how would I even use that while boosting if my boost is on B? Like, my thumb can't be two places at once. Well, see, I've got paddles, right? So that lets me do is I have bindings that instead of clicking my sticks, I use my pinkies and my ring fingers for my air rolls. So, all this stuff's pretty much the standard stuff. Got that scoreboard button there on the little, called the hamburger menu. And then text chat's on there too, but I never use that, so might as well just unbind it. That's what the bindings look like. You could go back and see any of my videos. I've used basically the same controls for everything. The reason I like having air rolls bound, all three of them, is just the versatility of it. Like, I can just do that down from the ceiling. Need to arrow like that, you can do it. Arrow like that, you can do it. Whatever you need to do, you can do it. It's also good for half flips because I can just. That was a bad half flip, but you get the idea. So, moving on, have the interface settings. I keep all these turned way up so that I can see what I'm doing, see everything that's going on. And I keep the nameplate scale all the way up so I can keep track of all the cars in the field easier. I play on a pretty small screen, so it just helps a bit, having a bigger target to see. Keep this default, this default. Keep a lot of these on, actually. I keep the connection quality indicators up, and I actually keep the summary graph as well up there because my internet likes to act weird. But I keep all this stuff on, notifications during gameplay, metric stuff, just general quality of life stuff. These two down here, turn them on. If you have them off for some reason, I hate your guts. No, I'm just kidding. Still love you. But turn them on. Super useful. You will see why that's useful in a second here. Like, if I have ball cam on, right? It's focused on the ball. If I turn it off, boop, the little arrow, you turn that on. Big help when you're rotating around and want to, like, keep tabs on the ball, but also want to grab your boost. Like, if you're over here, right? Oh, I can see the ball's over there. I'm fine to grab that boost. Okay, now I can focus on ball cam, make the save, recover, back on ball cam, just help me keep tabs of the ball. Super nice. Yeah, I'm getting a little long-winded here. So, let's move on to my video settings. So 1920 by 1080 just matches my monitor. VSync on just to look a little bit smooth. And then anti-aliasing off just a little bit smooth, not full smooth. And then I keep performance render quality, keep the detail, that's custom for what you'll see in a minute. and I keep my FPS capped at 144 because I don't want to push things any harder than they need to be, especially not while recording, and my monitor is only 144 hertz anyway. As far as all these go, I keep these on quality, and then I keep the rest on performance or default. I keep these on, just turn off the shaders, turn off the ambient occlusion. I don't like how that looks, honestly. Depth of field I keep on, though. I keep dynamic shadows on, and I keep transparent goalposts on. The rest of these I turn off for a mixture of performance and not liking how they look, especially these two down here. I really don't like those. Audio stuff's all just standard. I turned off all the music and voice chat settings here because I just don't like dealing with in-game soundtracks. I'd rather be jamming out to my own stuff. I keep these up a bit though, because Rocket League doesn't feel right without these at least somewhat there. And then I just keep these pretty much standard. Chat, that's all normal stuff. You know. So yeah, guys, that's my full controls and bindings. If there's any bit you would like to ask me about in the comments, feel free to do so. And if you want me to go more in depth about something, I'm happy to make an explanation video. So yeah. Until next time, guys, this is Digital Jedi, signing out.